any aircon that will be damaged these days. Okay, so Anna, did you do something this weekend, Anna?
No, Bina, I just stay at home and play with my son in my
Mm.
home.
Yeah, that's better. And how about you, Cam, aside from going out with your kids? Do you have any activities?
The I took my wife and my kids to go to my father-in-law, and after that I have to go out for finding some factory to prepare making clothing for me in next month.
Mm. Wow, okay. So it means that your weekends are really worth it, guys, because you did something out of or something ordinary. Okay, congratulations. So today we'll be talking about paradox of our times. Have you searched about the meaning of what is paradox? What do we mean by paradox?
Oh, I remember our paragraph is mystery in our life.
You didn't read the message, come.
Uh,
Come make wrong.
I think you can understand this, Cam.
okay, I have to print my document.
Wow. So actually, a paradox of our times is an essay, but if you notice, the essay have numbers because this is um, what we called enumeration essay. When we say enumeration, it's a list. List. So the writer or the author lists down what are the paradox of the times today. So paradox means contrary,
Mm, contrary.
contrary or contradiction or opposite, right? The same the same word with paradox is contrary, contradiction, or opposites. So the writer believed that nowadays there are many things that are opposites. Do you believe in it, Anna?
Yeah, I think in this essay there are so many paradox word list, and I think most of them are right.
Most of them. Oh, I'm paradox belief or paradox principles.
Uh,
We can hear the printing sound. Comes very rich, Anna, because the printer is beside him.
but I don't have any document for I can print.
All right, so let's have the first number one. I think Anna, you have to go first, Anna.
uh, in number one, they say that nowadays we have many taller buildings, but so many people are hot temper.
And we also have wider freeways or say wider roads. But our viewpoints or let's say opinions are very narrow or maybe not reasonable. So, how about in life, Anna? Is this true?
Yes, it's true for me, Pina.
Mm. So it's true for you. And your temper is short. You are like that even before Anna. Since you were young, your temper is already short, or you
Mm,
just developed that.
no, I think when I was kid, I don't, I'm not a hot temper person.
Oh, okay. I guess. All right. So how about you, Kam? Are you a hot-tempered person?
I think I'm pretty temper when I have some problem with my job, and that is my bad character.
Uh, I only knew that today, but because I never noticed that you mentioned before being a hot-tempered person, only Anna. Okay, so there are some things really, guys, that will make us short-tempered, such as pressure in our job. Yes, and it says here that now we have taller buildings and our railroads already improved, but then people have short temper and narrow viewpoint, or our opinions are not reasonable, or we don't know how to give a good opinion on a certain topic. I don't agree much about having a narrow viewpoint. How about you, Anna? Because having a viewpoint or an opinion depends on the person, if he or she believes in the topic or not.
But I think it's mentioned the way to change viewpoint is difficult.
Mm, mm. Because it's still up to you, whatever it is that you see every day.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have number two. Come, can you try to tell us what is number two, and do you think it's true in our times today?
Um, I think so, especially with the woman when they really like to shopping. They can buy everything, but after that, they rarely to use the clothing they buy
Wow.
before they bought. And actually, if we can take their West door, I think there are many clothing just use one time.
Is it true, Anna, that this is especially true to women? According to Cam. Anna, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I think it's a one of the character woman.
Mm. It's Are you like that? Do you buy a lot of things like Cam mentioned clothes and you don't usually use it? Or things like for yourself or in your house?
I think uh, I do like it.
You don't like this one, but do you do it?
Yeah, I do like this.
Oh, okay. So I guess you have a lot of clothes, Anna, that you don't use. It's time for you to declutter. You know what's declutter? Declutter your wardrobe or closets.
Declutter.
Mm. Clean your closet or wardrobe, and you have to just get the clothes that you will use every day, and donate,
Mm.
give, or sell the clothes that you don't use or you just sometimes use.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. So how about you, Kam? I know you said that usually women do this, but do you buy things also that you don't usually use?
Yes. In my case, sometimes I like go to the bookstore and buy something, buy some books. But I just buy and I never read that book I bought.
Oh, we're the same, Kam, when it comes to books. In the Philippines, I have a lot of books also, but I don't read most of it. It is just you will be happy by buying books, but you will not have much time reading it. But for clothes, I'm not the type of person who buys a lot of clothes, just few clothes, just maybe 10. Always the same clothes every now and then. Yes, because I am more on buying books, papers, and pens than buying clothes. Okay, so I hope you will have more time to read those books. Let's have number three, Anna. Anna, you can drink water. You have to drink water. Drink your water every now and then. Okay, Anna, so let's have number three.
Number three is so long. Maybe
Yes.
I choose. Nowadays, we have more big house. Uh, I remember when I was kid, uh, all of the house are just small,
Mm, mm,
not big like nowadays.
mm.
But then the family live in a small house, so many generation.
All right, guys. So I often heard some people say they don't want to live in a big house because family members will not be close to each other. So people tend to live in smaller house because they want the family members to be closer to one another. They think it's true that when the house is big and the family members are small, for example, only four or five members, the family will not be closer to each other. In your case, Kam, do you live in a big house right now? And because you have a small family,
Uh,
you're
I'm,
looking at.
I'm not sure about that. Actually, we are living in a, I think that's a small house with about 70 meter for a floor. So total about over uh, 240 meters square.
Mm. But you have second floor, right?
Mm, no, that is my main. We have three floor,
Three floors. So
three floors. Mm.
your house is big because you have three stairs. Okay, but I guess having a small family is a choice. It's your choice if you will have big or small family. Is it right? In your case,
Yes,
Kam, you
I
think
think
it's
so.
better. You think it's better to
Mm.
have
Yes,
immediate or nuclear family than extended, right?
yes.
And also you, Anna, it's your choice.
Yeah, it's my choice.
Mm, okay. And we also have here more conveniences but less time. Is this true for you, Kam? There's a lot of things right now that's easy to do, but we always say that we don't have time. We're busy.
Mm, I think I have one sample in my family for the smart TV. Can connect with many international channels. So I rarely to watching TV. And even though I have to pay fee for 8 months, so I think that's everything. So connecting easy, but I don't have time for watching.
You're just wasting money. Wow. Okay, how about you, Anna? Do you have a lot of time nowadays?
I think in this coronavirus period, I have a lot of time.
Mm, okay. But I guess when you start working again, you
Yeah.
won't have more time. Do you think it's because of the advancement of technology that we have more time, or is it because we are busy on our jobs? What do you think?
I think we are busy with our job. We always work flow in the job.
Okay, right. So not because of technology. Okay, so because I think in here they mean a lot with a lot of conveniences or more conveniences is because of the advancement of technology that now we don't need to do things manually because we have rice cooker, dishwasher, washing machine, many things that could make our life comfortable or simple or easy, but we still don't have time. In your case, Cam, do you think, because I know Cam is a very techie guy, techie, so he use a lot of technology. You use a lot of technology. Is it right? So do you think you still have more time with your self, with your family, even though the technology today is very advanced?
I don't think so. When everything around me really confidence, I think in the first time I think that's will to have me more time for myself or my family. But actually, they always to make me interrupted, and I lost, and that's to make me waste many time on technology.
Hmm. Like maybe if you do a lot of TikTok. Yes, if you do a lot of TikTok. So, let's have number four. Come, what do you think about this paradox?
We have multiplied our person,
Possessions.
yeah, possession, but reduce our values. Uh, I don't understand the meaning of possession.
The things that we own, like house, car, smartphone.
Ah,
Yeah, the things that
ah,
you have right now.
yes, I think so.
No,
Um,
is it true with you?
for example, my car, I have to pay fee of a warranty for my car every year. But
Mm.
in my with myself, I just to use uh, I just to bought insurance for me just about 5 years later, 5 years previous. So sometimes I think uh, I can easy to buy something for everything around me, but for myself, sometimes I really afraid that, and I don't know why.
So you buy a lot of things, like you upgrade your car or things inside your house, but you think you don't care much about yourself, like
Mm,
health insurance, like that.
mm.
Mm. Why do you think it's like that, Cam?
I don't know why, and really lucky for me when I just feel it the bad thing, and now I just focus on myself and don't care about my car, don't care about my house and something
Really?
around me. Mhm.
Unbelievable. So you are enlightened now. You are the enlightened one now. Okay, how about you, Anna? Do you believe that you have multiplied your possessions, or you think that you own a lot of things right now, but you reduce your value or your values?
I think we own many possessions is right, but reduce our value uh, is not right.
Why do you think so? So you think people still have their values? They can still think what is right and what is wrong.
Because it depends on the person.
Yes. So it would be dangerous if people will just think about owning, owning something, but they forgot how to be good people. Or, yeah, because of too much desire, like too much wants. We want this, we want that. Of course, we want a lot of money. We turn into bad or evil people. Of course, not all, right? Not all. So I guess I hope that the three of us will still become good even if we want a lot of money or a lot of possessions. Okay, so let's have number 6, Anna.
Basic.
Oh, number 5. It is related to what I said and related to number 5 as well.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think number 4 and number 5 related to
mm.
each other.
Yes, so let's go to number 6.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nowadays we can see many scientists um, try to find the way to the moon, but it's in with our neighbors. We even don't visit their house.
You can't even say hi to your neighbor. I think this is especially true to people living in the city and those people who are living in condominiums and flats or apartments. How about in your case, Anna, because you are living in an apartment? Do you know your neighbors or the people living next to your door?
In my case, it's different because in our living, we
Mm.
have a group uh,
Oh.
on Facebook, and
Mm.
we often connect to each other.
Okay. That's great, Anna,
Yeah.
because it is said that people who are living in apartments, especially in the city, can not even say hi to their neighbors, even if they see them walking towards each other. How about you, Kam? Are you close with your neighbors?
Yes, near my time, I think I'm pretty closer with my neighbor when we have more time to go out for a beer shop and uh, something like that. But I think the people always to have a trend when they rarely to feel the values of everything around them. But with the stranger or the new thing, they always too curious and want to find out. So that's pretty normal common in of people.
Mm. But do you believe that if you live in the countryside, you will be close with your neighbors than when you live in the city?
I don't think so, because when I stay at home, I don't want to spend spend my time for try to closer with my label. So I think I like a private life, and I don't want
Mm,
to communicate with them a lot.
mm. So you like American style cam? Yes. So there is a study about American people, even those American people who don't live in apartments and they really live in a neighborhood, but they actually don't really see each other and they don't usually talk to each other because they just go to their work and then come back to their home to sleep, eat, and then go back to their work. It's like that. Yeah. But there are really some people who are like just wanted to have their own space and not have much time talking to other people. Hmm. Okay, so I think it's your choice. So let's have number seven come.
We have conquered outer space, but inner space is still the mystery to many for us, to many of us. Uh, what does it mean of conquered?
We have like went, we can go to outer space now. We find ways on how to land to the moon, visit other
Mm.
planets.
Ah, I think the people like to interesting with the outside of thing, and they rarely to focus on their inner, and that's pretty normal. So, for example, that's why I don't like I don't like a life when I become closer with every my label,
Mm,
because I like to focus on myself than for than ourselves.
okay. But do you think you focus on yourself now? A while ago, you said you upgrade a lot of things like your car, but you don't get insurance for yourself.
Yes, I think I'm pretty I using my a lot of my time for to focus on my inner.
That's good. So, do you think, guys, that you really know who you are or you really know yourself? Because many people right now they think that they are lost and they don't know who they are. They and they don't know what to do in their life, and they're saying that they want to find who they are and what they really wanted to do in their life, even though they're married. Tam, do you think that you know yourself?
I'm not sure about that. Sometimes I I know and I understand pretty much pretty clearly about myself, and especially in business. That's it the good point for I can keep everything in balance, and and with myself, sometimes I still understand what who am I and what thing I really want to do, and that I think the most difficult question in each people is who am I? Really hard for I can to understand and under answer for this.
Yes, I think that's right. So I watched a movie, guys, and I forgot what's the meaning of what's the title or the name of the movie. There is this woman who just graduated from university, say from Harvard University, and she's ready to have a job interview. And then she was asked, who are you? But then she was not able to answer because they said it's the most difficult question. Who are you? Anna, can you answer who are you? If someone asks you that.
I don't know, but in the past, I think we live a simple life. But nowadays, we always stuck in our life. I see there's so many people in this situation. They always find the answer for the question why they have to exist in the life.
Right. Yes, but I heard that everything will change if you have kids. Like before, when you don't know what's the purpose of your life, and then when you have kids, it will change. The purpose of your life will change. Is it true for the two of you guys?
Yeah, I think
Mm.
it's true.
Okay. How about you, Cam?
I think when I find out my purpose in life, that is the best thing for I can focus on my life, and that is the most thing I think I help every people always to find out and find out the answer for this question.
Mm.
And I believe that, and I also to set with my son or my daughter is try to spend the time for finding the meaningful of your exist on the life,
Mm.
and try to find out the tactics you really want to do and you really want to give when you live on the real life.
So do you think, Cam, because you always say that in our class, do you think you already find the meaning of your or the purpose of your existence?
um, Sometimes I'm not sure about that. For example, nowadays I'm selling and making and sell out the clothing. I think I want to offer a values for our society when people want to wearing with the more nice and more beauty. And maybe I think that's the one of my value I can to give for our society.
Wow, what a very good purpose. Oh my goodness. I hope you can do that, Cam. Good luck for that kind of purpose or maybe plan in the future. How about you, Anna? Have you ever find out what's your purpose in your life?
I think I just have a meaning for my son.
Mm. Really? Okay. Have you tried to meditate? Guys, come. Have you tried to go to meditation?
Meditation, the meaning same with the hospital.
Huh? That's medication.
Thiền.
Medication, and meditation, different. Medication, you go to hospital, but the meaning of the spelling of meditation. Meditation is when you go to somewhere like far from noise to find out about your inner self.
So
That's
good.
meditation. Because guys, I want to share to you that I have a student and she's already married and she's like having trouble with within his her family because she wants to be a teacher, but her family doesn't want her because her family wants her to focus on married life. So she went to a meditation
um,
right now. So how about you?
Okay, I understand the meaning of meditation.
Uh,
I think I stand many times for I can do meditation about my job, about myself, and that's why many other people in the first seat they feel really hard to connect with me. I think so.
oh, wait. So it's one of you think it's one of your character. It's difficult to connect to you.
Mm, I don't think so because I just focus on my thinking and I don't care about other side.
Other people?
Mm.
Oh, okay. How about you, Anna? Have you tried meditation?
Um, these days, I join a yoga class, and we often have 5 minute meditation in the last lesson.
Okay, so do you think it's effective?
I think it's effective because we have to um, do exercise for a time, and we have to relax.
That's good. That's good, Anna. If meditation is effective to you, because some people after going to meditation, like the more that they become crazy and their mind become troubled. So I guess that's one of the effect of meditation as well. Instead of finding themselves, like they encountered problems, more problems about themselves. All right, so Anna, let's go to number 8.
Number 8, we have cleaned up the air but polluted the soil. Yeah, I think nowadays we often see the word detox.
Yeah, detoxification, detox.
Yeah, and they say that it's good for um, our health, our mind. Um, for a long time, we need to detox our ourselves. Yeah.
Yes, that's why many people go to meditation because maybe they said our soul, our self is so polluted and we need to clean it. So we need to be one with nature. How about split the atom but not our prejudices?
Split the atom, but not our
Prejudices.
prejudice. I don't know.
You know what's prejudice is when you think that that let's say white people are better than black people. that's that's one of the prejudices in our society.
Mm.
Mm. Split the atom. It's just saying that right now we find more ways or more advancement in technology or a lot of discovery. We have a lot of
And
discoveries right
it's
now.
difficult to change their thinking.
Mm.
Mm.
So there are a lot of prejudices in our society right now. Like you are thinking that the other one is better than this one, or maybe when you say that um, Chinese people, Chinese
Mm-mm.
people, all of them, you say Chinese people are the cause of coronavirus because they ate bats, and then we hate them like that because of that thing, but we really don't know if um, all of them did it. It's prejudice. Or we say Asian people are good in mathematics. So most of the time Like in movies, they always kill Asian people, and the main actors are, of course, white people. So these are the prejudice in our society, thinking that the other one is better or judging a person based on what you hear. Okay. So let's have number 9 come.
We talk too much, love too tandem, and hate too often. Talk too much, I think, pretty good.
Really? But is this true to you? Do you talk too much, but you give little
Yeah,
love and
I
hate a
always
lot?
I always to become another person when I meet my customer, and every time I always to make the person to make noisy, and I think that. But when I come back, I I have to change my character when I less we talk.
So you have personality disorder.
Uh,
Just kidding. Yeah, you can change your
we
like you
talk
have
too much
multiple
and hate too often. The
you have multiple personality.
I I don't know what can I talk about this idea. So I think depend on each people
Mm.
and depend the case, occasion.
Do you think you are a kind of person, Cam, who always gives more love than hates?
Um, I think sometimes I really want to become a good person when I can more love with other people and reduce my bad feeling with other people. But I think that's pretty hard for me.
Mm.
I don't know why, and all the time I always to spend my first day and my first feeling with other strange people for just adjusting uh, them, and I don't know why, but I pretty using that for when I want to think about the person I met.
I guess so. It's really difficult to change that, to change your way of thinking about that one. But they always say that we have to spread more love. How about you, Anna? Do you think that you hate more and love less?
Maybe because I'm a strict people. So
Person.
a strict person. So I often see many things wrong,
So you
and
are a
I hate it.
perfectionist?
Yeah.
Oh, very difficult to be with. So you think, Anna, that you don't give a lot of love because you are a perfectionist person?
Yeah.
It's difficult to be a perfectionist because everything that you see, you want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you have to slow down a bit. Okay, so let's go to number 10. Anna.
Mm. Uh, I see it's right with nowadays we often mention about world peace, but there are many countries have domestic war, and in the last in a family, we often see the man and the woman go out for work.
Mm.
It means two incomes with this family,
Mm.
but and the husband and the wife um, have more need day by day.
Mm. Okay. So when we say guys steep profits, it means excessive or too much or many profits or many earnings. But they said that our relationships with each other are not good. We don't develop a good relationship to each other, even if our earnings, or let's say salary, or the money that we get every month is big or high. How about you, Cam? I think this is true for you. Do you get a lot of profit every month, but then can you say that relationship with other people is still good, even when you have a high profit?
Uh, I I don't know because I'm not sure about my profit every month, uh, high or not. But I think the most important thing is how I can to keep with the good relationship with my customer. That
Customer relationship.
how many how many profit I can earn from them.
Mm. Okay, so the relationship that you want to have a deep relationship with your customers. Okay, so we have here, guys, world peace and domestic warfare. So we don't have world war now. Before we have World War One, two, but you believe, guys, that World War Three already happened because of coronavirus? Do you believe that the real war now happens in not with bombs, but it happens because of technology and virus? Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I believe.
Mm, okay. But they also said that, yeah, we don't have world war right now, but we have a lot of domestic violence. When you say domestic violence, these are violence at home. Like some families have problems with their own, like the father maybe beat the wife. It's called violence at home. So that's what they mean by that. We have more leisure, like we have a lot of entertainments. We can go to a lot of like museums, cinema to entertain ourselves, but we don't find it fun. And two incomes and more need. And they also said, Anna, that the more your income becomes higher, the more things you want to buy or your need increases. Is it true? If your income increase, your need or wants also increase.
Yeah, of course. Well, when the income increase, we often want to buy uh, more things, so that we have one house and now we want to buy another house.
Are you planning to buy another house for yourself?
No, Bina.
Oh, Anna, I remember you said you're planning to like buy a house for your parents, right?
It's my dream.
Your dream. And right now it remains to be a dream. Okay, who knows? How about you, Cam? About your dream house? You said you also want to buy a big house, right?
Um, at the moment, I just want to buy a warehouse in Haiphong province,
Mm.
and maybe after that, about 3 years later, I want to buy a new warehouse in Quảng Ninh province,
Wow. Oh, I think Cam
and
is turning big.
when I become older, I will sell out everything I earn, and
And
I just want to back my countryside and don't want to visit it again.
OMG, you will live a peaceful life. Okay, good luck to that. So Cam will become a big time soon, Anna, because he will have a lot of warehouse. Okay, so let's have number 11 come.
Uh, is it a time when there is much in the show window and nothing in the stockroom? A time when technology can bring a letter to you in seconds, and you can choose either to make the difference or just hit delete. Um, um, can you summarize this for me?
So it means that right now we can see a lot of products
Mm.
that are on display, but we don't have anything in our stockroom or in our own storage at home. And it is your decision. Either you're going to reply to a message or just ignore it.
Uh, this means is the people want to show with other people everything so sparkling, but in inside they nothing, right?
Mm.
Uh, um, I'm not sure about that, and I think with the Vietnamese people, they always to want when they want to show with other label about how they have and how they important. Um, for example, my my parents are pretty proud of me and my younger sister when we also learn to highest degree in university.
Mm.
But the other side, I think my parents have a poor life with when they have to save many money and don't want to pay for anything. And uh, maybe in nearby time when we have to independent in the financial, my parents don't care about that, not as much as before. So, but I believe that with almost the Vietnamese people, they just want and they really care. They really want to show they have with other people. But uh, I believe that they should want to change the idea when they need to focus on the real life.
Yes, I guess so. You have a point in that, Cam. So not talking much with this paradox, but yeah, in real life, I think some of the Vietnamese people that I met said that you don't tell other people what's your problem or what's really the truth, right? So I guess it should be changed. Like you can be open to people. You can tell them this. Maybe this person can help you, not give you money, but
Yes,
can support you emotionally, right? like moral support or friendly support, not financial. It's like that. Okay, so I think some that thing should really change. Like we can show our own self. And how about right now, come if there will be other people or strangers, if you receive a message to a stranger, like just asking something and not really important, do you reply or do you ignore it?
Um, I'm not sure because my neighbor never asked me something by message. They they want they go to my house and face to face with me
Mm,
when they asking me.
okay. So it seems that you still have like this kind of relationship to your neighbors. Well, that's good. So how about you, Anna? If there will be strangers that would just message you and you think that the message is really not important, do you reply or just ignore?
Mm. Uh, I had some message like that, so
Mm,
I often set my phone
mm.
block the message from stranger.
Immediately block. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're very strict, Anna, very strict.
Uh, the people same Anna people call the uh, I don't know, I don't remember. Thanh xả, thanh xả.
What is that?
Can say that I'm a person who difficult to close.
Mm. Yeah, because maybe of your personality, Anna, or because you are a perfectionist. That is maybe one of the reasons. Mm. So in my case, if someone messaged me and maybe they wave at me, I will also wave back. And if they will not send a message, okay, just not ignoring people. Okay, so let's have the first question, guys. What is paradox? Upon reading all of those things, what do you think is the meaning of a paradox? Anna?
Mm. I think the paradox is a situation that we think is difficult to happen, but uh, it happened, and it contains two opposite uh, fact in this.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, I think that's correct. Paradox is a contradictory belief in one sentence. It's the paradox of life or contradictions of life. Mm. Do you think right now, Anna, your life is a paradox? You think your life is a paradox right now?
Yeah, I think my life is so complicated now.
Really? You can fix that because you are a perfectionist. Just kidding. How about you, Cam? Do you think your life is a paradox this time?
Yes, yes, I think so. I believe that the human is a complicated system, and they have to control by feeling, thinking, and their target. And almost the time, I always to saw myself really opposites with when I want when I want think, but I I I do the different with the thing I want.
Mm, mm,
Yes, almost the time, and that's the I think that is a paradox.
mm. So you are not really showing your real self. Be true. Yes, I guess so. I understand that. Um, our our mood or maybe how we act depends on our environments and depends on the people also that we face, right? So let's go to number two. What does short-tempered mean? Come.
Short tempered mean. I don't know.
You don't know you're a short-tempered
Yeah.
person. What does it mean to you?
Maybe when I become angry with something, uh, but that's happen in a short time. I think so. That is that I can call the short tempered.
Mm. So the definition of short-tempered is you easily got angry because temper means the state of your emotion, whether you're angry, happy, or sad. But when you say short-tempered, it means that you easily get angry.
Mm.
Mm. They believe that women usually easily get angry. How about you,
I
Anna?
think
Is it true to you, Anna? Like, yeah, it's true, guys, that we are short-tempered, but some people do not show their anger. Yes, are you a person, Anna, who shows your anger or you hide it?
In my home, I often show my anger, but when I'm in my office, I have to control.
How about you, Kam? Do you show your anger easily?
um, I think I'm pretty easy to show my emotion with other people, without my customers.
That's like, okay, it's emotion. There's a song, it's emotion taking me over. Okay, let's have number three. What is common sense, Anna?
Common sense.
Many people always say, use your common sense. Like if you fail in doing something, why you didn't use your common sense? It's a very easy thing. Use your common sense, or you don't have a common sense. In my case, I think I don't use common sense, or I don't decide based on that. Like common sense means practicality on basic things. Like on instinct, you already know what to do or what to choose. Anna, do you think you have common sense, or you know what's common sense?
Mm. I don't know how to explain the common sense.
Mm. It means good sense or good judgment on things. Like when you see it, you know that this is good or this is bad. You can sense. It's like a natural ability to judge and to behave. Practicality in deciding something. Are you like that? You have good judgment on things?
Sorry, Bina. I don't know how to explain it.
Mm. For example, during the coronavirus, you know that you cannot run a business in a few hours or in a few months, because maybe people don't have a lot of earnings and they cannot buy, but you still build your business during coronavirus. It means that maybe you don't have common sense, because almost all businesses are closed because of the virus, and you still build your business. Just an example. And also, for example, at work, which do you um, choose? Is it earning a lot or learning, like these situations? How about you, Cam? What do you think is common sense for you?
I think common sense is my experience when learned uh, I learned in my past when I faced with the something with everything happened in my life.
Mm.
That make me understand about that, and maybe I can learn some lesson from what happened in my past, and day after day, when my experience become bigger. So when I face with the same thing or same happening, I will to use the that's my experience for to decision with the happening around me. So I
Mm.
think that's is a common sense.
Oh, I guess it's also correct. Like, yeah, you use your experience to decide. So it means you have a basis in deciding. You can have a good judgment based on your experience. Okay. So many people don't actually mention their experience when we talk about common sense. They will just say, okay, do you have common sense? You don't know how to decide. Like you make a mistake in choosing, just for example, choosing the ingredient of food. So it's like that, deciding on things or judging on things. So let's go to number one. Why are modern people getting more short tempered? Cam, why do you think so? People nowadays are becoming or getting more short tempered.
Yes, I think the human in nowadays, uh, because they live, we are living in a society with everything have been connecting and everything so convenient. And uh, in my case, when I face with a situation really hard, for I can find out the solution for that. Easy to become short temper. Maybe I similar with everything so already, and I don't want to waste many time for thinking and wasting an idea for I can offer a solution for a problem. So maybe the problem of people nowadays is the patience.
Okay, so we lack patience. Okay, got it. Oh, especially the internet. Guys, I've read a news about the cable or the wires of the internet in Vietnam that was cut. Have you read the news about that? So that's why yesterday I guess we are having problems with our internet connection, or yes, the internet connection seems slow yesterday because of that problem. Mm. And most of the time they said come that men are not patient when it comes to slow internet connection.
Yes.
Okay. So let's have number two, Anna. Why are the viewpoints of contemporary people getting narrower?
For me, I don't think their viewpoint getting narrower. They just don't want to open their mind.
Okay, so I guess in my own opinion, because people nowadays don't tend to like watch or read a lot of books that can give them more knowledge. So maybe if they give their opinion, they don't have a lot of basis about it. So I guess that's what lacking right now because most people, contemporary people, are just too focused about social media, like doing stuff on social media like TikTok and whatever it is, but they don't have time to read books that could supply their knowledge and can therefore give a good opinion on something. That's my opinion. Let's have number three. Come.
If we
If we save
spend so much time with gadget,
gadgets.
gadget, and what limited those in computer one people that with uh the in my case sometimes I I, I don't know why, but I always to show with other people I'm really busy while I don't have any serious problem have to uh, solve. So don't know why, but maybe that is the my problem.
Why do you think you want to show other people that you're busy when in fact you are not? What's the problem?
I don't know why.
You don't know. So you
Yes.
just want I've read something, Cam. It's maybe it's not for you that people tend to show others that they are busy so that they other people would think that they are doing something good. You think it's true?
Uh, I'm not sure because I think sometimes I did something really bad when I want to show with other people how I can be easier. But I think that's not good. Why I have to show that? Maybe that is my problem, and I don't have enough confidence for I can control my behavior. And I think some strange behavior, like using mobile phone when facing with stranger or to show with other people, mm, I'm really busy while I'm not. So that's my problem in myself. And when I do not enough confidence, so I think that's um, not good.
Mm. You will tell other people that you're busy and then later on you posted TikTok. So it's true you're busy with TikTok.
I don't know why. Maybe TikTok really colorful and really uh, uh, curious with me than boring time when I try to read a book. Because every time when I try to read a book, I really feel sleepy.
Mm,
But when I TikTok, uh, YouTube, uh, I don't see sleepy again.
mm. So I think right now, guys, it's very difficult for people to really focus in reading. I think it's true. So I have like on Facebook, guys, there is this setting that you can have you can set how many hours you can use Facebook in one day. Do you know that?
Yes, yes, yes. But I
Why
don't
are
care.
Oh my God. Yes. And I actually do that because it's really too much. And sometimes, if we always use these social media platforms, even if we wanted to sleep, we cannot because we are tempted to scroll down and scroll down. How about you, Anna? Do you pretend to be busy like Cam?
Pretend to busy.
Do you pretend to be busy? Or,
No, I'm busy, not pretend to busy.
oh, it's real. Oh, okay. That's great. So let's have number four. Anna, the question always go back to common sense. You are
Yeah.
being chased by common sense.
I think in this question, we can see nowadays there are many master or doctors.
Mm,
The people focus on studying so much, but they don't experience, don't have experience
mm,
in practical. So
yeah.
their awareness is not good
Mm-hmm.
to make decision.
Yeah. I think that's right that they always say that the best teacher is really experience and the best school is society. Because when we learn inside our classroom, we just learn about theories. Yes, and they said that all of us are masters. We all have master's degree. Masters scam is masters in TikTok. Okay, but we lack common sense. It's because we don't have enough experience outside. So we cannot decide on matters. So let's have number five, camp
If knowledge is necessary for good
judgments.
judgment, then what is? I think knowledge not necessary for I can decide it. At that time, I definitely use my experience.
How about on your business? Do you need to learn a lot of things for you to decide if the market is good now? Okay, you have to study the numbers, then you decide to build a warehouse in Haiphong because you think that you have a good knowledge in that place. So what did you choose? What did you use to decide to build a houseware or warehouse in Haiphong? Is it knowledge or
Mm,
experience?
I think that is the experience uh, when I have to learn something about that year after year. Maybe at that time, all of my experience will to summarize by a knowledge.
Mm.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the two things, knowledge and experience, are essential
Mhm.
in decision making, right? But I think experience is more important than knowledge because experience can give you a lot of knowledge, but knowledge cannot give you experience if you will not go there. If you will just stay inside a classroom, okay, it will give you knowledge. But if you will not go out, you cannot have experience. Do you get it? Experience can give you
I
knowledge.
think all the time I just feel my experience is the main base for I can to take or that is the most common thing
Mm,
I really want to use when I want to offer my decision. And I think that is the other type of knowledge, but it's really private and really depend on each people,
mm-mm.
not common as knowledge.
Okay, I got it. Specialized. It's specialized knowledge. Okay, so let's go to the next number, Anna. Number six.
Yeah, I think it's true. Um, I think because they think they have a lot of money and they always right in all situation. Um, Sometimes when I read newspaper, I see I read that um, a famous singer or famous actor do a bad behavior with a person, or sometimes their person work for a social organization become a criminal.
Okay, so it means that money can make you do many things, such as buying you and your friends. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah, some people really can do that. How about number seven come? Can we live in a society free from prejudice?
Prejudice.
Prejudice, it means one-sided, one-sidedness only. You only listen to one party but not to the two.
Uh, with me. Um, really hard. For I can live in a society with freedom, free of prejudice. Uh, because that is the I think rarely when I can find a society with free prejudice. Um, for example, in Vietnam, our society there are many uh, just judgment in our society.
Mm.
For example, with the woman, they have to control by many ideas of our society, and sometimes that make me feel really hard for can live. And I think uh, every people easy to live in a society with free president. I think so.
Okay. So, can you give some example of prejudice that is happening in the society right now, Kam?
The for example, when I am a woman and I divorce, I will divorce.
Mm.
I really hard for I can to find a new happy when I want to start again.
Mm.
Because every people around me always to avoid me, and they think my valuable really low, and the other man don't want to marry with me when I have one time fail in marriage. I think so.
Yes, I think it's true to most Asian countries. Like if you have a kid before, and a lot of people would think that you are not good in marriage anymore because, yeah, you failed in your previous marriage, or you failed when you were still single. But for Western people, I think it doesn't matter to them. So we have prejudice when it comes to that situation in Asian countries. Okay. How about you, Anna? What are some prejudices in the society that you can observe, or maybe some prejudice that you know? Like, for example, often some people think that if you didn't go to university, you cannot be successful, and you will only get a lowly job. Can you think of any example, Anna?
Mm. Can we move to question 8?
Okay, let's go to number 8.
In this statement, I don't think so. I think both of them can bring the risk of divorce as equal. The important thing is we have to make a balance between work and family.
Okay. Two-income family runs a higher risk of divorce than a single income one. Because people, many people, or traditionally people think that one of the parents should be left at home to really take care of the house and take care of the kids. So maybe that's why they believe that if the two of you or both of you are always outside, it means that you don't have much time for each other and yeah, for the members of the family. Maybe that's what they think. But if you can balance, well then that's good for you and your family because you will have more income. And okay, I think you will suffer less when it comes to economics. Okay. So let's go to the opinion sample number 1 and number 2. So Anna, let's have number 1 for you because you live in in Ho Chi Minh, which is crowded.
Yeah, I live in Ho Chi Minh City, and it's always crowded
Mm,
every time. And I think this statement is true.
mm. You
Maybe in the future, when I'm older, I have more time for um, me and my family. That's the time I think everything is more simple.
mm. So, yes, it says here that older, simpler times were much better for the promotion of self-reflection, patience, and balance. It means the time before when technology is not really advanced, it's more simple and it's a better time for self-reflection, patience, and balance. Okay, come, let's have number 3. Actually, money can be a very liberating tool. It means money can give you freedom. What do you think about this opinion?
Uh, the first, I think the money is a thing really important in my life. They can help me become freedom, and that is the best way for I can sure the and protect about my family life. But other side, uh, if I abusing money a lot and forgot the model, I think that is my problem. And in this case, every people think about money make me change a lot, but I don't think so. The problem is my knowledge and my experience not depend on how uh, my knowledge not enough for I can control my life and not enough for I can to use money uh, when I want to use money support direct my life. So the problem is from me, not from money.
Mm. Okay, so they said, yeah, we keep on saying that money is the root of all evil, but I think it's also the desire of people. So it's really you who should control yourself, or you should control money and not let money control you. Mm. But yeah, of course, money can give us freedom because we can do a lot of things with money. Okay, so let's have number one expression, Anna. People who do the most for the world's advancement are the ones who demand the least. Anna, we can't hear you.
Yabina, I think this statement is true. I
Mm.
heard that Mark Zuckerberg, the foundation, the the,
Founder.
fou- the founder of Facebook, is uh, live with a simple life, and
Mm.
he doesn't use Facebook a lot in his life.
Paradox. Oh my God. The founder of Facebook do not use Facebook. It's also a paradox of life. Like Steve Jobs before. Steve Jobs, they said live a very simple life. Mhm. And I hope it's true. It's not only for advertising or not only for promoting themselves as well. So let's have number two come. It's a
Hmm.
paradox.
Um, yes, I agree with that. When I want uh, to talking about another people, I I have to concern about my experience, and the best way I will don't believe uh, on them when I want to. um, I don't know how I can say, but I believe that everything will change. Uh, I don't know.
There
I don't
is
know.
one, there is just one explanation about this, guys. Because people are not perfect. Only
Mm.
Anna is perfectionist. No matter how rich you are, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how intelligent you are, you can make a mistake because you are a person. So there is this saying in Greece that to err is human. To err is human. To err is human means it's so natural for people to commit or to make mistakes, even if they don't want to. So even if you are a reliable person, we don't know. Sometimes you can still be unreliable because for sure we won't know when we can make mistakes. That's it. No one is perfect. So Anna, don't be a perfectionist. No one is perfect. They said only God is perfect and not human beings. Right. Okay. But we can still be reliable, but not, of course, all the time because we have our lows in life. But the most important thing is we live through the paradox of time. And even if sometimes life is very complicated, Anna, you can still continue. Continue your yoga session. Okay, so do you have any questions, guys, about paradox of life? Okay, so our next topic is all about stress.
Stress.
Okay, so yeah, if you have time, please read this one. And if you don't have much question for this day, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, and please enjoy your day. Don't be stressed. Anna, drink your
Goodbye.
water. Goodbye.